Hey everybody, welcome back to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home to the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host, Rubber Toe, and we are broadcasting atop the Yomatsu Hanasakai Tower. And tonight it is the second half of the quarterfinal round to see who the final four drivers are. Moving on to the semifinals, which kick off next week. We will do both semifinal groups next week, and then in 2 weeks from today, we will be doing the finale, the last four cars, which will be running 8 laps. Yes, you heard it right. 8 laps in the finals in 2 weeks. But enough of that. Let's see who is in the last 2 groups of the quarterfinals. All right, first up is Puff from Puff's Racing in that metallic burgundy Mercedes Benz, which has seen some better days. He'll be going up against Chief from Code 3 Motorsports in that Mitsubishi Eclipse. I love the Eclipse. That was like one of my first cars when I was on my own. And also joining this group, Sam Hall from Team DRT3K in the only van in this tournament that's actually made it through the quarterfinals. And Craigster Sr. driving the fat dendered Ford from Hot Nuts Diecast. All right, here we go. They are lined up. You got Puff and Chief on the front row, Sam Hall and Craigster Sr. on the back row. Here we go, lap 1. And Chief's pulling away, getting out in front. Hits the hole shot, and Sam fighting for second. Sam spins. Oh! Chief hits the danger fence and gets knocked off in the lair. Craigster takes the win, followed by Sam Hall for the 2. Double DNF. We saw Chief bite it as he landed on the danger fence after that jump. Let's check out the replay here to also see what happens to Puff. Puff fighting with Sam Hall, but Sam Hall gets out in front. Then Sam Hall gets sideways, and both Craigster and Puff try pushing him. Craigster gets through, then goes Sam Hall, and Puff ends up sliding out to a stop right there at the Kaiju Blue rest stop. And watch that. Wow. Chief hits that danger fence, and there's nowhere to go. He probably popped a tire on that landing. Craigster Sr. able to get around Sam Hall and stay out in front. Look at that right there. Man, oh man. You would never think that fat dendered Ford Coupe would be doing so well against these modern cars, but it is holding up. And, ooh, I hope Chief doesn't wake the sisters up. That would not be good. Not good. All right, lap 2. Craigster Sr. now gets his shot in the pole position. Puff moves over to the front right. So the outside lane needs to score some points to stay in it. Here they go side by side around the guard tower. And Craigster hits the hole shot, but Sam Hall right on his tail. Sam trying to pass, but Craigster Sr. shutting the door, and Sam Hall finishes in reverse again. And Chief comes in third. Man, Puff with another DNF. He might be going to the junkyard tonight if he can't finish a race. Here's the replay. They all make it around Kickapoo Pass. Craigster out in front, followed by Sam. And then Chief trying to get around Puff. Oh, Chief spins Puff coming down to the jump. So Puff is end up going in reverse, can't figure out how to drive using that rear view, and Chief just pushes him off. Okay, that's 2 cars coming to a stop right there next to the Sisters of the Kaiju. So I bet they're coming out. They got to be coming out, you know. But, wow, we're looking at Puff's car for a really long time. Why is it taking so long? There we go. All right. They are lined up for lap 3. Sam Hall in that big van now taking the pole position. Puff way in the back right. Man, I don't know if he's going to get any points here. Sam Hall out in front, hits the whole shot going around Kickapoo, and he is taking, oh, he spins on the jump. Here comes Chief trying to get around. Wow, photo finish. And then Puff finally finishes a race, so he is safe from his junker being thrown in the junkyard. Wow, what a finish. So Sam Hall hits the hole shot, followed by Chief, but Craigster Sr. is right on Chief's tail. And then as they come down to the jump, Sam Hall spins, and then this is where everybody catches up to Sam Hall. Look at that. Chief trying to get around the outside, ends up spinning and turning Sam Hall sideways. Oh, wow. We're going to have to freeze frame it to see who actually crossed. And Sam Hall takes the win by a wheel well, followed by Chief in second. Fourth and final lap, and it is all said and done. Sam Hall and Craigster Sr. have locked their spots in the semis, but let's see if Chief can break a lap record here for lap 4. Chief, oh, Sam Hall gets by Chief. Can Chief get around him? Chief challenged him, but unable to do so. Sam Hall takes the win. Oh, wow. And Chief with an amazing block on Craigster Sr. to take second. But again, didn't matter where they finished up in this lap. Both Sam Hall and Craigster Sr. automatically moving on based on points. But watch this fight in the back row between Puff and Craigster Sr. Craigster trying to get around the outside. Puff just fighting him in reverse. I guess Puff likes to drive in reverse a lot more than he likes driving forward. But then Craigster with an amazing pass over the jump mid-air gets around Puff, and Puff comes to a stop in Kaiju's lair. Man, 3 DNS front, only 1 point. That is unfortunate. It does not change who is moving on, but Puff was able to avoid his junker getting thrown into the junkyard with the other quad DNFs. So, congratulations, Team DRT3K and Hot Nuts Diecast. You are moving on to the semifinal round. Look at that. Sam Hall's worst finish was second place. Man, it's a van, a top-heavy van. Worst finish was second. Well, we'll be back with our next group after this quick short break. Hey, no matter where you are, you can always watch our races here at the Rim. So be sure to check out all of our playlists on our channel and leave us a comment below to tell us what you think. All right, who's up next, Holly? All right, kicking off this group, last group of the quarterfinals with Fern from Fumo Diecast in a Dodge Charger 500. He'll be going up against Mr. Dog from Dubious Diecast. And we have Mrs. Nefarious in his pit crew tonight. Oh, I said it correctly. My bad. Nefarious. No, Nefarious. It is Mrs. Nefarious. We love her so much here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. These two drivers will be going up against N-Count from Chase Family Racing in that Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz was actually a popular choice. 3 drivers choosing that car. And Big Al from Big Al's Custom Diecast using Eve from Wally driving that Cadillac Escalade, that iconic number 16. I don't know what he's hiding underneath that tarp. I don't even know if I want to look. But you can see Big Al right there in the back left with N-Count and Fern and Mr. Dark starting up front. Here they go, side by side around the guard tower. And who gets the hole shot? And Dark is able to squeeze out in front of Fern. Fern trying to catch him. Fern hits his bumper and spins. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Dark crosses in first. Fern gets sideways, causing a pileup, blocking Big Al. And then from the rear, N-Count just bam, right in the rear, pushes Fern across the finish line. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Look at the replay. Look at the fight in the back between Big Al and N-Count. And Big Al's going backwards too. So Mr. Dark takes off right there as Fern clips gate 5. And then here they come down to the final stretch. Here's another angle for you. So Mr. Dark takes off, but then Fern gets sideways. Big Al just pushes him, gets stuck, and then here comes N-Count trying to push through, but it only ends up pushing Fern across the finish line. Look at that. Here they come to a stop, and then right there is N-Count. And we got to see from another angle to see if Big Al actually crossed. It doesn't look like look like it from that angle? Nope, there you can see the white finish line. Big Al does not cross, so the only two finishers here are Mr. Dark and Fern. Big Al now gets his shot on the pole position. No points scored so far in this group. Fern moving over to the front right. Sorry, I got eye itchy going on. Here they go. Big Al out in front. Big Al looks like he was almost about to spin. Big Al takes off and pulls away from the rest of the pack. Where are the other three? Oh, triple D and F. Big Al taking a solo victory here in lap 2. Let's check out the replay, see what happened to the other three drivers who are bunched up. Wow, Big Al takes it in short going around kick, but almost loses it. But then again, Fern gets sideways and then rolls over in the helipad turn, and End Count also rolls over, and Dark gets wedged under the Charger of Fumo Diecast, unable to get around. Not a whole lot of scoring going on here as we go into the third lap. End Count now in the pole position. If he can win this one, man, these cars are all very close in points. Big Al with a quick jump, but here comes End Count. End Count gets a whole shot. Mr. Dark was able to get out in front, but here comes Big Al. End Count trying to block, and he's able to do so. Takes the win, followed by Big Al in second, and Fern in third. Uh-oh, where's Dubious Diecast? Check out the replay. Here they go. End Count gets the whole shot. As they come around, you see Mr. Dark spins trying to block Big Al, but Big Al able to push through, but then End Count with a big, huge risk taking a block as he goes up and over the jump, and oh, there it is. Mr. Dark rolls over and comes to a stop right there in Kaiju's lair, and he does not finish lap 3. Let's check out the point standings. Fourth and final lap. Oh, wow. 3 points separate all 4 of these drivers. Any of these 4 could be moving on to the semifinals. Fourth and final lap comes down to this. Mr. Dark out in front, gets the whole shot. Fern rolls in the back. End Count trying to take over in second, but there goes Mr. Dark to take the win. And whoa, triple DNF. Mr. Dark, the only one to finish lap 4. We're going to have to see what the final point standings are to see who is actually going to be advancing on to the semifinals. Look at Fern. He rolls it coming out of Kickapoo. End Count gets around, and then Big Al cannot get around Fern. Those 2 drivers actually come to a stop in the helipad turn right there under the camper. Big Al couldn't get around, but what happened to End Count? Let's see. He's second place now, just goes over the jump, heads around Kaiju's lair, and oh, gets sideways and comes to a stop right in front of Freddy's Fish and Chips. Let's see what the final point standings are. Oh my goodness, Mr. Dark and Big Al advance to the semi-final round. This is where every point, every car that crossed the finish line, it counted. Congratulations, Dubious Diecast and Big Al's Custom Diecast. You two are the fortunate ones in this group to be moving on to the semi-final round. Even though you both had a couple DNFs there, you came out on top. Congrats. So, congratulations to Team DRT3K, Hot Nuts Diecast, Mr. Dark, and Dubious Diecast, and Big Al's Custom Diecast. And be sure to check out Freddy's Fish and Chips, who's kind of been taking over since Kenny is laid up in the hospital bed. All drivers get 10% discount off of Hot Nuts at Freddy's Fish and Chips. But we'll be right back after this quick, short break with our final thoughts. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, don't forget to pick up your commemorative Scrappers Showdown t-shirt or pint glass. We also have some other fun items in our shop, like Sisters of the Kaiju and Gate 3. Oh man, what an exciting conclusion to the quarter-final round. Congratulations again to Team DRT3K, Nuts Diecast, Dubious Diecast, and Big Al's Custom Diecast. Oh my gosh. Big mouthful right there. So we are going to be kicking off next week the semi-final round, the final 8 cars to determine. We're going to take 8 and whittle them down to 4. And then the final is going to be an 8-lap shootout for the finale in 2 weeks. You don't want to miss it. So click on that subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss any future races here on our channel. I am Rubber Toe, wishing everyone to be safe and keep your wheels on the road.